Alright, so it's about that time we talk about gears that I carry along with me when I'm traveling or when I'm going to my sister's or mom's place, or if I'm on an adventure, for example. These are the things I normally carry with me. I can't basically go without this. So first of all, just has to be this purse from Tomtoc. And to be honest, this purse is super nice because it may look super small at first, but when you actually open this and start putting things inside, you're gonna feel how humongous it actually is from the inside, because here I could fit like my cameras, my mic, cables, SD card, you know, USB-C, every single thing I can think of fits inside this bag. Especially when you're at the airport, it just makes no sense for you to reach and you can't really find the thing you actually needed. So this helps me organize most of my cables and everything like that. So this purse, the Tomtoc purse, super nice. Water resistant as well, but I really like it because it's super nice. And then next, just on the list, just has to be this key holder, which is a multi-tool. To be honest, I haven't seen any multi-tool that just feels so compact, small, and has so many things. You know, you do have a bottle opener right there, and also the fact that you do have multiple screwdrivers with different nozzles, so you could screw off something or on something. I work with small devices, so if any of my things get spoiled, I'll just basically open it up and see what I need to fix, and then if I can fix it, good thing. If I can't, then maybe we'll see what could be done in the future. But like, carrying these with me is just a good way because it saves me a lot of, you know, time and energy. Third just has to be this. Now this is a power bank from INIU, which is a 22.5 watts power bank. I really like this because it's so small, portable, and it also helps me to charge most of my phones, my camera, and you know, anything that I need to charge, right? Because it also has USB-C right there and also a USB type A input and output. And when you press that, you can also see like the display, how many percentage this has. Well, do I need something bigger? Of course, because it depends on where you are going to. This at least could charge my iPhone 15 Pro Max like 2 to 3 times. And what I really like is the fact that you can just literally pull the end at the back, right, like this, and you can just basically pull it out, and then it serves as a arm. You can place your phone. Feels super nice. You don't really need to stress yourself. You can watch movie while you're charging your phone or your devices. I really like that. But if you don't want to, you can just pull that, put that back like that, and then continue with what you are doing. So the INIU power bank for me personally is really nice. And then next on the line to combine with the INIU charger is this right here. So this is from Footnote, and it's basically a wireless charge that helps you charge most of your devices, from AirPods to Apple Watch to, you know, it could be your phone, for example. And you can also roll this in, so you don't really need to see the cables just flying all around. And it's just nice because now you do have this rubber texture around. So this thing right here is this rubber texture, if you can see, and you get the wireless charge right there. That's one thing I really like with carrying these because it's super minimal. And also, let me show you guys how it also works. And then just place that like that, and kaboom. And now I'm basically charging. So this is one of those things that I normally carry along with me to make my day super simple. And then I do have this tripod or selfie stick because it's super small. Like, first and foremost, you would actually think that this is how it is, but then you can also extend this a little bit more. So when you're traveling or just vlogging, for example, you just extend your arms and then you can just film yourself with your phone, which is a really good thing. And then you can also just place this somewhere if you want that view of yourself. So you can just place this on. Having this and carrying this with me is just 10 times better, to be honest. So yeah, that is what I have there. Next on the line, if you're somebody who travels a lot, you need to smell good. And right here is this. This is the 9 PM from Afnan, I think. Like, this just smells so good. every time I travel, I just like to smell good. I've gotten a lot of compliments using this, and to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, if I do have the chance, I will buy this again. So go out there, check this brand, and let me know what you guys think. And then next just has to be a fan. Now, many people might be asking, why in hell do you have a fan? Well, for me, I have a Sony ZV-E10, and most of the time it does overheat, especially when it's warm and the sun is out and I'm filming for a very long period. Then the Sony ZV-E10 tends to overheat, and that is why I do have this fan, because this fan just makes everything a lot more better. I can cool the Sony ZV-E10 really fast without me needing to wait for like several hours before it cools down. I'll just turn this on like that, and then I'll just put this on the top of the Sony ZV-E10 where you get the speakers, and then it cools it down a lot faster for me so I could continue my shots, because sometimes time is at the essence, and when your camera dies, it gets a lot painful. So yeah, this fan is super important for me, and to be honest, I really enjoy having something like this. Now, if there's one thing I like carrying along with me any single where I go, it just has to be good headphones. And I've been trying the Sony WH-1000XM6, and when I say these are the best noise cancellation, I actually mean that. Like traveling, workouts, traveling, sitting at home, listening to music, or just working on my videos, these have to be the best. Like, they feel punchy, they are heavy, they just feel like super nice headphones. And the fact that you can also customize them, changing the EQ, putting them and giving you the best quality out of the headphones is just one thing I would like Apple to actually do as well. But these just feel super balanced and super nice. So, and they're also cheaper than the AirPod Max as well. So if I was going for headphones, I would probably go with this. Now, these are one of the best headphones I've actually used, because they are super light, not just cheap, but they're super light. Like, just using this on a daily basis has to be one thing I really like. Now, there are a few things I don't like with the headphones, and one of them being the fact that they are plastic made. Yes, plastic are light. This being plastic, it takes a lot of hit, like dents, scratches. You can see most of the dirt and every single thing on these, which is just kind of off, because within 2-3 weeks, you're gonna see like every single dirt and everything. So that is one thing I really don't like. And the second just has to be when you are at the gym or you sweat a lot, you are actually gonna feel this. But overall, I do like the synthetic leather, and everything just feels super nice, to be honest. And yeah, I don't think these are IP rated as well, so you have to be careful, of course, when using them. But on the low, these have to be the best headphones I've actually used. So yeah. And then finally, when it comes down to how I create, it has to be the MacBook Air M3. Now, this is the 16GB unified memory, and also the 256GB of storage, which is the Air as well. So the base model, I'm using that. And I feel like this just fits my style, because I already have like a 5080 on my home setup, which I normally use for a heavy load. But then if I want something super light to carry along when I'm traveling, then it will be this, especially when I'm creating like shorts and also light YouTube or video editing things. Then this is what I carry along with me. I like the fact that the battery doesn't die as fast as most Windows laptop out there. I don't feel like I need to update, especially with what I'm doing with this. But then if I needed to upgrade, then I would definitely go with the M5 MacBook Air. I mean, even the Retina display, the finger touch ID, every single thing on these are just nice. Now, when it comes down to the color, I decided to go with the Starlight, because it doesn't take in as much fingerprint as the rest of Apple's product, because fingerprints on Apple's devices are like huge issues for most people. But I wanted to try out the Starlight because it just felt more natural in many cases, and I've been enjoying this since then. Color accuracy on this is just so nice as well. So if you're somebody like a student, or you are somebody who edit light videos and all that, then you should definitely go with the M3 Air. And I do think it's cheap as well at the moment if you go for something refurbished, because now we do have M4 and M5 Mac. So going for the M3 base model is going to help you a long way. And that is what I'm basically carrying along with me. Now, these things I can't really leave without. These are the things I normally carry along with me on a daily basis, especially when I'm traveling or for work. It doesn't really matter what I'm doing, but if I need something to always have on my backpack, then these are the devices and tools that I normally carry. So if you like this type of video, do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.